Introducing first the competitor to my right. She is the challenger. She is the crash out cutie, Alexandra Quinn! And introducing the competitor to my left. He is the reigning, defending, live like chasing champion. He is Fury made manifest. He is Herculon Rage!
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, our second match of the night here at DWA Bruised and Infused 6. Herculon Rage defends the Live Like Jason Championship up against one of the hottest new kids on the block here in Georgia Wrestling, Alexandra Quinn. She is no stranger to silverware. She has already picked herself up the Queen of RIPW title. Well, looking to add yet more silverware to that collection, able to break the pin there as Herculon Rage really just putting on a strongman clinic. But interesting to note how this match came together. This actually wasn't on the cards until fairly lately, as it was Alexandra Quinn who expressed her displeasure at not getting a title shot here tonight at the Women's Championship, despite, in her words, getting a little screwed over in her qualification match. Herculon Rage kind enough to give out a different kind of opportunity. But no good deed goes unpunished, so let's see what works out for him here tonight.
And I mean, I kind of have to agree with Alexandra Quinn. Yes, the road to gold has been a little rocky, but I mean, like you mentioned, she has won gold in other places, so she has more than earned. I feel like earned her spot in trying to go after that title. But now there's a different title we're focusing on, and that is the Live Like Chasing Championship. And the current champion, Herculon Rage, a big bad man.
Oh, Alexandra Quinn trying to pull a fast one here. Herculon Rage.
We almost saw a new champ.
Almost caught with the trying to play the hero a little bit there. Thought he had hurt Alexandra Quinn pretty hard.
Damn! No, Herculon. Stalling. I was going for some type of slingshot maneuver, but Alexandra Quinn able to counter it to a headlock takeover.
I would say I feel like Alexandra Quinn took the words out of my mouth here. Ducks the line.
Oh, damn. Alexandra Quinn pulling all kinds of maneuver stuff I honestly haven't seen her do for as long as I've known her. But I guess that's what happens when you have that drive, that motivation to go after championship.
Yeah, I was about to say championships, you don't win them on social media. You win them in the ring. And a true champion does everything in their power to make sure their name and their hand is the one held up at the end of the day. And about to say, that's why I was a little bit upset when Quinn was like, oh, I deserve a title shot. Like, you lost your match. Go win a match, and then you're in case. But, I mean, she's already taken the lesson. She is doing what she needs to here tonight to pick up the title here.
Herculon going for an arm drag. Probably putting on some offense. Earlier, he's lifted up Alexandra Quinn a few times, and, oh, this is one of those times. But he's not looking to do.
Yeah, stalling out here.
I was about to say, is he hesitating? Trying to go for a quick pin. Not even looking to go for a slam.
Yeah,
look, at the end of the day, I'm hoping. I don't want to feel like this is Herculon trying to be a gentleman.
Yeah, there is no room for that here in this business, especially not here in DWA. You got to perform day in and day out to defend that title, a title that Herculon Rage picked up at Father's Day Fight for All. Just waiting for something to snap here.
Herculon can't bring himself to do it. He can't bring himself to hit Alexandra, but Alexandra will not hesitate to hit Herculon.
I don't know what Herc is doing. He's the one who organized this match.
Look, if he's anything like me and raised by some great parents, I think it's just that philosophy of not wanting to hit a girl.
Then why did you book a match with one?
I don't think he's the booker.
Well, that's true. That would be our GM, Tim, but either way. We'll have to see if he wants to defend that title. He's going to have to snap out of it sooner rather than later because Alexandra Quinn is not pulling any punches.
Meteora in the corner. And, I mean, you're absolutely right. If Herculon keeps this up, this pacifist kind of mentality, we will see a new champion. It won't be if, it will happen.
He's not called Herculon Negotiations piece. He's Herculon Rage.
Well, I feel like I'm not seeing any rage, and that's the issue.
I mean, I am. It's unfortunately all it is written across his chest, but I need to see it written on his face, you know? I don't want to hurt you. I don't think that goes both ways.
And Herculon was about to go for that kill shot right hand, but instead pushes Alexandra Quinn, rubbing her face, telling her to just get out of here. Now Alexandra Quinn to go for multiple slaps. Alexandra Quinn wants to fight Herculon, not wanting to give it.
No, la camisa de you showed your friend?
And a shoulder tackle from Herculon. He's now starting to put in some power, starting to put something behind these strikes. Boom!
Turning Alexandra Quinn inside out. This is the Herculon Rage, which you pay admission for right here.
You say Herculon hates that he has to do this. He hates he has to go to these links. But in order to be a champion, you got to do everything you can to stay a champion. And a massive swinging Samoan.
Big backdrop. Could this be it?
No, Alexandra Quinn kicking out at 2.
No, and I think Herculon Rage does have to give Alexandra Quinn his show of respect. Because Alexandra Quinn, despite being, at this point, I wouldn't say she's a rookie, relatively new to the Road to Wrestling scene, but is somebody who has gone to war before in this ring, and Herculon Rage is worried about not hurting her. I'd be more worried about Alexandra Quinn hurting Herc.
Well, speaking of, Alexandra Quinn with that jawbreaker to Herculon. Herculon trying to go strike, but now Quinn ducking strikes and giving them, especially with those kicks. Goes to the midsection, up kick. Check out for a roundhouse, but Herculon catching it. And finally throws a strike.
Ooh-wee.
The tide has turned. Now that Herculon has let loose.
Oh my God.
That was a submission applied by Alexandra Quinn.
I don't know what to call that. It's got that locked in tight, whatever it is, though.
To me, it's a variation of the Black Widow hold, but definitely a very unique submission.
Yeah, Herculon Rage trying to work his way out of it. Finally freed his arm. And there it is.
On the way, either one or two things just happened. Herculon gave the craziest swinging sidewalk slam, and it took all the power in him, especially after submission. Or Alexandra Quinn was able to counter momentum and turn it into a flat liner. Either way, both competitors are down right now, and the referee started the count.
Yes. And my name's Alexander Tells, and yours is Don Miguel. That's very true. But either way, it's impressive to see Herculon Rage find that extra bit of power in him to send Alexandra Quinn swinging around, especially when that hold, it was just focused at his throat.
Oh,
that was inside of the head.
And Alexandra Quinn getting folded like some laundry with that clothesline. Darn!
Herculon Rage, you can tell with every single blow he takes, he's finding that next gear. Will he find enough to end this match and retain? He's calling for it.
Running clothesline in the corner. That goes for an Irish whip on Alexandra Quinn. Herculon, body splash, hits the ropes. And gets gone with a spine buster! And no new champ, not just yet.
Yeah, you can't sleep. You cannot sleep on Alexandra Quinn. Just when you think that she is down and out, she pulls out something from the Herculon Rage playbook right there.
Alexandra Quinn getting all the power she could muster and slamming Herculon. Beautiful work. And the crowd chanting for Alex. Alexandra Quinn getting in with the massive spear. And Quinn kicking out at 2. The Creighton Bull charged up and came out of nowhere. but Herculon was able to hit his spear on Alexandra Quinn with pure precision and top speed.
There we go as we deal with our extra commentators there. But we'll have to see whether or not Herculon Rage is going to be able to finally dispatch Alexandra Quinn. But Alexandra Quinn working her way back up to her feet.
You know, that's the only the con of a moonsault. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's going to look cool and it might be effective, but that turns your back on your opponent. Alexandra Quinn maybe try to go for a powerbomb here. But Herculon with some heavy forearms.
Herc's got the high ground one way or another. Alexandra Quinn, though.
Powerbomb goes for the cover. No! 2.5.
What on earth is it going to take? Alexandra Quinn has pulled out everything in her playbook. She's resorted to using other people's playbooks, and it's still not enough.
I mean, you definitely have to wonder what Alexandra Quinn, what other weapon can she pull from the arsenal? What other card does she have in the deck that could put away Herculon for good?
Yes. Helping South there. What's his name?
We'll have to see anything short of a weapon. I don't know. Goes to the ropes. Oh!
Try to go for that rope assisted flatliner, but Herculon holding on with his arms on the top rope. And turning it into a spinning front slam.
And Herculon retains.
And your winner, and still your Live Like Chasing champion, Herculon Rage.
It was a valiant effort from Alexandra Quinn, but Rage still reigns supreme here in the DWA